Dwight Slade has done HBO, Comedy Central, many shows for our troops overseas, and the Seattle International Comedy Competition, which he won in 2002. This weekend, Dwight's traveled north from his home in Portland, all the way from Portland, where he's scared of the big Seattle city. He's here to hold court at the Main Stage Comedy and Music Club with a show tonight at 8 and 2 shows Saturday night. If you are attending our friend Alan White's sold-out benefit concert tonight at the Main Stage, why not come early and catch a great set of comedy? Dwight Slade, welcome back. Not Slade.
That's right.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you very much, Bob. It's pleasant to be back on your World Vision Day. Huh? I mean, doing a good cause. It's interesting because I remember growing up with those commercials. You know, you can sponsor a child for $20 a month.
Sally Struthers, remember her?
Yes, and my father would go, guess what? You're going to be exchange students for the summer. What? Huh? Only $20. Pack your bag.
It sounded like a good deal to him.
Suddenly I'm laying in another country with a box of vegetables I wouldn't eat.
What does your dad do for a living, if I may ask?
My dad is retired. He's 75 years old. He's retired. He walks around with a fishing cap that says, "Gone fishing just for the halibut." The man is a Korean War veteran, had his own business. Now he has a fishing pun on his head. What a great life. Can you imagine being that comfortable with your life that you're just, now I'm having just, you get it? It's fish, and halibut sounds like halibut. You get it? But
you're in comedy. You should get that. I shouldn't have to explain this to you.
But you can tell he's in his 70s because he yawns and talks at the same time. Yeah, it drives me up the wall. He'll be chatting along. Well, we took the car down to 6th Street and download the he said it was fine. What are you talking about, Dad? Well, I said a couple. I got Scooby-Doo for a dad. How'd this happen? He got a, you know what my brother bought him for his birthday? Laptop. The guy's 75. Now he's on Facebook. How did this happen? So my dad calls me every morning now, 7:30 in the morning. Did you check your email? No, Dad, it's 7:30. Why would I check it? Check your email. Why? We sent an email. Well, Dad, you don't have to call and verify the email. You're creating twice the technological.
I can't talk with you. I just send that information by email.
Yes, I know. You just check that email. And I check it. What does it say? Call me when you get this. Hey, Dad.
Dwight, you just had a birthday, right? How old are you?
Let's not get into
it. You don't want to, no?
Let's just, I'm in my late 20s, very late 20s. 40, and
you're 2020.
Yes, I know. 20 squared somehow. Figured it out. I've stopped counting, but yeah, I just had a birthday, and that's always a challenging situation to have a birthday because I realize I get increasingly irritable over little things as I get older, and it's remarkable. I ran into this guy the other day. The guy inserts punctuation into his sentences as he's talking. I don't like driving at night. Period. Oh, the sentence is over. Oh, wow. I didn't know where this was headed. Thank God you pointed that out. I was lost. Can I try that? I'm going to paint my house. Semicolon. I like red. Same thing for people who outline their conversations. They can't just talk. They have to have a structure, you know? Okay, you want to know why I don't live in downtown Seattle? It's simple. A, no parking. B, crime. C, noise. D, hey, slow down. I can't find my pen. I didn't know there'd be a PowerPoint demonstration with your conversation. I want to get every morsel of your dictation. Or how about the guy that he can't give driving directions unless he includes useless information. This guy, I always run into that guy. Oh, you want to get to my house? It's simple. Getting on 39th. You're going to go by the Chevron. Do you turn there? No, just go by it. Well, then don't bring it up. Don't bring up a Chevron. Because I'll turn. I'll see it and I'll turn immediately. Where do you live? Well, you know where the Home Depot is? Yeah, it's right next to that Arby's. Do you live near there? No, you're going to see it. What, am I running errands for you now? I got this one the other day. Okay, you're going to see a water tower. Now, you're going to feel like you went too far. Hey, let's leave my feelings out of this. I don't have to gauge my emotional response when we're driving to your house, okay? You're going to see a McDonald's. You'll feel slightly hungry, a little melancholy. Take a right when you have a foreboding sense of doom. When you feel regret, that's my house.
Now, you're in Portland.
I do live in Portland.
How much time do you get to spend there? A lot?
I work like half the time. I'm not a big road dog on.
That's 150 trips, though. That's a lot.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
What is this, an intervention now?
No.
Barack's there this morning. You're missing the Obama Fest in Portland today.
Really? Did he come to Portland today?
They're both. He and Hillary are in Oregon. Hillary's in Southern Oregon. Barack's in your hometown of Portland.
The Barack. That's going to be interesting. What a fascinating thing this Democratic primary is. I mean, it's a question everyone has to ask themselves. Am I racist or am I sexist? I don't know. I don't know.
It's time for America to wake up and smell their
That's right.
phobias.
I have to figure out which one. But it is. It's a fascinating time to be an American and be alive in this historic time. I don't know about being in Oregon, though. I mean, our primary is, I'm surprised it even came up on the radar. And people always think that Hillary should get out of the race. No, stay in the race. This is way too much fun, and it brings people are voting now. And
it brings people apart.
Yes,
it's wonderful.
And I'm a divider, not a uniter. I want to see more of that. So, but
do you have a horse? So you're trying to decide. You don't have a horse in this race. You haven't picked one of those two or McCain. I know this. I know that Oregon is heavily Obama, according to the polls.
Yes, Oregon has we are like the redheaded stepchild of the West Coast. We don't count really ever. When people think of the West Coast, they think of L.A., San Francisco, Seattle, and then we're like the brother who tags along on the date to the drive-in. Well, Oregon can come too. We're on the West Coast. Hi. But I think that Obama will take Oregon quite handily.
I saw some woman on CNN last night. Hillary's making her bread and butter on women. But this lady's like, she lost me when she shaved.
So she's a pimp? Is that what it is?
Well, I don't know about that.
What do you mean shaved?
Well, her legs and armpits. This Oregon woman said, when Hillary shaved her legs and armpits, I was gone. She lost me.
Well, good, yes.
Well, I think he's a little upset you're dissing Oregon.
No, look, once
he's a fan of arm hair.
Once we learn to... Once we learn to pump our own gas, things will be different. We're going to really... We're going to... I love seeing Oregonians in Washington at the AM, PM. I've been here for 20 minutes. I don't know how to use this. I can't gas my own car.
That's got to be a harder job as gas approaches $4 a gallon, because not only do you pump the gas, but you take a lot of abuse from the customer. I mean, nobody really cared about that before, but... Now you're getting a lot of grief as a gas pumper in Oregon.
Yeah, that would be my father. He was the one that made snide comments at the toll bridge. You go to San Francisco, go to the toll bridge. Isn't this thing paid for yet? Oh, ha, ha. Never heard that line, sir. Thank you. Like my job isn't crappy enough. I have to live in a tiny booth.
You have a new CD out?
I do have a new CD.
We'll put a link to it on our website.
I appreciate that.
It says here you're not recently divorced, are you? But you're divorced?
I got divorced 2 years ago.
Years ago?
From a 12-year marriage, and it's a good thing. I'm happy. I'm much. It's one of those good. I don't want to be a bitter divorce guy. I hate those guys. I'm happy for her and her new husband, and her brand new job, and her new life, and everything good with them. You better love me again, but I love him. I'm handling it with a great deal of maturity.
It seems to be that way. Yeah, yes. Really, I'm proud of you.
Yes, but I don't look forward to dating. Really, because all my friends say I should do internet dating, which I've never done. Because if you meet someone on the internet and you want to get married, do you have to use the username in the ceremony? Is that required? Do you, Candelicious,
42,
take Donkey Kong Sr. as your betrothed? I don't want to be in that situation.
Funny stuff. Dwight Slade, you get a chance to see him tonight at 8 and Saturday for 2 shows at the Main Stage Comedy and Music Club. And then after that, sold-out show.
Yeah, big Queen show. Queen, yes. Members of those bands will play.
All the info at bobrivers.com. Thank you for helping us out during our Radiothon.
Absolutely.
Very funny stuff.
Thank you. Good luck on the Radiothon. It's a great cause.